Hey boys, welcome back to some more Manly 2019 career, and we're in third spot on the ladder. It's been a pretty good season so far. Obviously, saying it every every episode since the incident, but Tom Trbojevic is out for the season, which it seems like it's not going to affect our top 8 aspirations. It looks like I actually haven't made a Manly video in a while, so I think the team is pretty much the same. Dylan Walker still at fullback, which I think is he's gone alright there. Other than Turbo, it is a full strength lineup. Bevan French playing at fullback for the Eels. He's obviously been on the outer for a while. He's actually, I think he just, when I'm making this video, I think he did get released from the Eels. I think they let him go. I don't know. I hadn't actually heard where or if he actually signed anywhere. I'm sure he'd get a gig over in the Super League, but I'm not sure if any NRL team was sort of looking at him. I don't know. He's a tough one. Bevan French. It's honestly strange. Bevan French, he had so much potential, but I feel like I don't even know if fullback's his best position. It probably is, for him to be a winger or what is this passing, dude? But for him to be a fullback or a winger, you would probably say fullback, just because he was a very good finisher back when he sort of made his sort of burst on the scene as Joel Thompson here bursts away, and it looks like he's not going to be caught, the big fella. It was a beautiful ball. Great line run, and then he just beat the fullback. It was that man, Bevan French, probably not renowned for his defensive play. So, good opening try. Great opening try. Very simple, but very strong. But yeah, Bevan French, when he had that sort of breakout year, he's obviously one of the best finishers in the game. But for a winger, I remember watching the Eels and just getting so frustrated watching Bevan French not do anything for his team. He wouldn't run. For a winger, he took 2 runs a game. Well, that's his worst. But I remember, as Mau here is gonna, another strong runner right there. Couple of tries and a couple of barnstorming back rowers getting the first points. But it's not actually that unusual nowadays. The back rowers definitely do get quite a few tries in the NRL. It's not really just for the outside backs. But yeah, I remember watching games, and he would, if he didn't get a ball in the attacking zone, he would literally take 4 runs a game and not make any ground. Occasionally he would get it from a kick return, but he would never actually go into the middle of the field and take a tough run, which obviously he's a small player, so it sort of makes sense, but that's why he can't really be a winger, because he is small, I guess. I don't know. I mean, small wingers can do alright, but they need to sort of they need to do the tough stuff still, and he just didn't do it. And I mean, being fullback, it's obviously a hotly contested position. I think most outside backs would love to play fullback. I mean, there's obviously some genuine centers, genuine wingers, but probably most guys coming through used to play fullback when they were younger, and then when they made it up in the ranks, probably got shifted out a little bit, but their preferred is fullback. So a lot of competition, and Bevan French obviously has lost out in that department with Gutherson, and just in previous years, I guess Gutherson, he's been injured or he's had to play other positions 5'8" or center on occasions. But yeah, I don't know what's doing with Bevan French. I don't know. He's obviously still really young. I mean, that's sort of a guy that I'm why wouldn't I don't want to talk about the Titans too much here. a bit of a lackluster first half, this one, but don't want to talk too much about the Titans here. But I sort of feel Bevan French, if he gets released from the Eels, surely obviously don't pay a lot of money for him, but you'd surely be able to pick him up at a bit of a basement price, a bit of a bargain, who has a potential to be a bit of a flyer for you. I don't know. Not really saying that Bevan French per se is the best fit for the Titans, but you know, I think that's where they need to start actually looking, like just for some good quality cheapies, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't actually heard anything about French. I'm sure a lot of people liked him. He was entertaining to watch when he actually, you know, got some attacking footy. As a little kick here is going to. What has happened there? Has he even scored? Big Fanua Blake. He's completely missed it. What has happened on the back of it? It's gonna be. It's a 20-meter tap. I didn't even see what it must have just rolled dead. They just let it go. As Fanua Blake here trying to make up for his just absolute nonsense. You can have the brain fade, Adam Fanua, but yeah, that was a bit of a shocker right there. Still 15 minutes to go. Plenty of time for either team to snatch victory. As perfect position here. We didn't quite strike it well with Cherry Evans. Not a bad kick though. Bevan French is going to burst into the backfield. Dylan Walker comes up with a huge try saver. He was gassed, but he put in the hard yards there, and it's going to be that man. Of course, French is now doing all sorts. Straight up the guts there. He tried to get the offload away, just intercepted, thankfully. So we survived. That was a close run thing. Good defensive work. We've been a bit. It's been a bit lackluster in attack for both sides, but the defense has been. It's been a standout. Obviously, is the offload from Fanua Blake. Does love to throw them. I thought it almost got pinned for a forward pass, but it looks like we're probably going to go into. Yeah, we're going to go into the sheds. 6 apiece, full time. So we're going to come out for some golden point action. Hopefully we can get in a decent position. 3rd tackle here, so we got a chance to maybe get in position. It's looking a little tough now. 4th tackle, gonna have to pull out a big run here. There's always a temptation to kick it early here, and then try to defend well, and then do it on the next set. Right there, like we got tackled on the 50-meter line, so we probably should have kicked it early, but you know we wanted to go for it. As Bevan French here is going to get through again. He throws the. It's going to go forward. French has been an absolute nightmare for us after I talked about him. The offload didn't look forward either, but he's come up with a couple of errors on the back of some line breaks, which has kept us in the game. That one was probably a little harshly done by. His great play here. It's going to be Ruben Garrick just bursting through. What a ball from Dylan Walker. Just crabbed across field, drew in the winger finally, and just threw it around the corner for the try-scoring gun in Garrick. So we get the win. It wasn't pretty. Not that many errors though, so it was just sort of a solid game. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.